And just by like being so happy, being yourself, will inspire others around you to ask questions about veganism, and then you can just give them advice, you can help them. Hi guys, Highland Imp here. If you don't know already, I have a blog, a WordPress blog, which I'll link in the description down below. I've had it for a couple of months now, not really done that much with it yet, but I thought I'd like to try my hand at making YouTube videos as well, since I know that there's a huge vegan YouTube community and I wanted to get involved. So the first video I'd like to make today is how to go vegan and how to stay vegan. So the first step in your vegan journey should be to educate yourself. Know, why you want to go vegan, what you're passionate about, because then you're more likely to stay vegan rather than slipping back into eating meat and dairy. To get educated, I recommend watching documentaries, following popular blogs about veganism, watching YouTube videos, following YouTubers, just getting as much information as possible to sort of build up your own passion about it, because I think that's the most important thing, being passionate about going vegan, because like I said, then you're more likely to stay vegan, and you're more likely to inspire and encourage others as well. Step 2 is to obviously cut out the animal products. This could either be really simple or more challenging. So for example, I was vegetarian already when I decided to go vegan, and I just basically finished off everything that was in my fridge, everything that was in my cupboard that contained, dairy products or egg or anything like that. And then after that, I just stopped buying it, stopped eating it at restaurants. I kind of cut it out pretty quickly. It was quite easy for me to do that, but I can appreciate that it's not so easy for everybody. So there are a few different ways in which you can transition to veganism, which would be going vegetarian or participating in things like Meat-Free Mondays to begin with as a temporary thing, to sort of gradually ease yourself into eating less meat and dairy. A top tip I find is pretty much just buy basic kind of foods. So go to the fruit and veg aisle, buy loads of fruit and veg, buy things like rice in bulk, pasta in bulk, dried beans, tinned beans, lentils, things like that. You don't need to be going around buying fake meats or fake cheeses. I mean, they're great if you want to get used to sort of easing yourself into the vegan lifestyle, but honestly, you can get all the calories and nutrition that you need from fruit, veg, beans, nuts, carbs like pasta and rice and bread. Just get used to checking labels, and then you'll soon build up a repertoire of what you can and can't eat, what you enjoy, what meals you like, and just keep it simple. It's really not that hard. Everyone makes it sound like, oh, it's so extreme, it's so difficult, but when you get into it, it's kind of easy really, and it's kind of enjoyable because you learn how to make new recipes and things like that. So it's actually pretty good. Step 3 is to stop buying cosmetics tested on animals and stop buying products like clothing that contain animal products. So things like leather shoes or a woolen jumper, for example. Depending on where you live, this could be easy or hard, but from countries like the UK, which is where I was born and brought up, it's really easy to find alternatives. Like, you don't have to wear leather shoes nowadays. There's so many other alternative options. As for woolen jumpers, there's always acrylic jumpers that you can get instead, things like that. Shampoo, conditioner, makeup, things like that. There's always a cruelty-free option somewhere. Well, I say always, I'm not 100% sure, but in the UK, where I have the most experience, if you go to a health shop, you're likely to find cruelty-free vegan options for cosmetics. If you're in the UK, like I said, Superdrug, all of their stuff is cruelty-free. Their makeup, their hair products, everything is cruelty-free, which is a lifesaver for me because it's also affordable. But yeah, like with the education, educate yourself on what products are vegan. You know, you can buy things online. Step 4. This is more along the advice of how to stay vegan once you've become vegan, especially if you decide to go vegan by yourself. It's really useful to find people in your area or online who you can connect with to, you know, give encouragement, receive encouragement. So there are loads of different Facebook groups which you can join. Like, for example, when I lived in Iceland, I joined the Vegans of Iceland Facebook group. Because I live in Malaga right now, I've joined the Vegans in Malaga Facebook group, and I'm also part of the Vegans in Oxford Facebook group. So there's so many different choices, so many different groups you can join, and then you can interact, like you can ask questions or what local restaurants have vegan options, things like that. Simple. Also, Tumblr is a really good option. Like, I first heard about veganism through popular Tumblr blogs like a girl named Ali, who I just followed for the cute blog that she had, but then I realised, you know, oh, she's vegan as well. Oh, this is really interesting, you know, I hadn't ever thought about it before. So yeah, Tumblr is a great way to meet people as well. You can meet online friends, and it can be a really good community to sort of keep you inspired to be vegan, especially if your family don't support you. It's really nice to have that sort of online community for advice and help when things are getting a bit difficult. Number 5, inspire others to follow in your footsteps. What I mean by this is basically be an activist. That sounds difficult, but honestly, being an activist, it's really easy. I mean, you could be called an activist just by sharing things on your Facebook page, like, oh, go vegan, you know, oh, plant-based diet, it's great, you know, all that kind of stuff. And just by like being so happy, being yourself will inspire others around you to ask questions about veganism, and then you can just give them advice, you can help them. And you know, just by doing this, you might think it's little things, but you're actually really encouraging to people around you. You know, you'll make them think of things that they hadn't considered before. So yeah, inspire others just by being yourself. You know, you don't have to start up a vegan blog or get a YouTube channel or do any protests in the street. It doesn't have to be as out there as that. Simply just leading a good example, showing people how great veganism can be, you know. It's great. I just realised that I had my headphones in the entire time I was filming. Now I feel really stupid, but I'm not going to go back and change that. So yeah, that was my video, my 5 steps on how to become a vegan and how to stay a vegan. It was under 10 minutes, fingers crossed. So yeah, very sort of brief introduction, but like I said, it's my first video. I'm just sort of testing the water, seeing how things are going to go. But I had a lot of fun making it, so let me know what you think, leave me a comment, and feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'll leave all the links down in the description box below. So yeah, thanks for watching.